On here, idiots.
Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's Hot 937 On Air Idiot Show. Big man k-dubasis running this. Common is in the building right now.
Yeah. What's going on, Hartford?
Oh, man, you've been getting a lot of press in the media, man. People trying to get in your personal life, man.
Yeah. You know, like that happens as my family say to me now, like, hey, the fact that they paying attention to you mean you doing something. So I mean, I'm grateful for it from that perspective. Of course, I want my personal life to be close to me because it is sacred. You know, with me on the personal things as far as, you know, just relationships and all that, it's all fun. You know, I don't mind. I'll be seeing paparazzis around. It's kind of new to me. I'm like, wait.
It is. It's the movies, man.
Yeah,
you getting that movie money.
Yeah, it is.
They want to follow you.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It is good on that level. I mean, I have recognized it is because of the movies and the notoriety that I'm getting at that level that the paparazzis is around. So,
what's your favorite flick that you were in so far?
My favorite flick was
that's been out.
It's been out. Yeah, Smoking Aces would be my favorite, and I say that too because I got to do more in the movie, you know, for my own selfish reasons. I think the best movie I've been in has been American Gangster, you know, but I didn't get as much, like, I mean, I was in throughout the movie, but as an actor, you want to be, I'm looking to be the lead in these movies eventually, you know, so I mean, if I get good scenes with good roles, that enthuses me about the movie.
And you got another big one coming up.
Terminator Salvation.
And I believe he won a Throw Up on Yourself award a few months ago.
He did, so we have to deliver, you know, we have this golden bib that we...
Oh, yeah.
So we got to deliver that to you, man.
I got the Throw Up award?
Yeah. That means making haters sick to your stomach by achieving success.
Oh, that's excellent. You know, that's good. Excellent. I'm achieving.
We got to get that to you, man.
Yeah, I want to get that award. I got to put that up right next to
the Grammy?
Next to the Grammy,
Okay.
Now, did you start shooting Terminator yet? Or?
Oh, yeah, we filmed it. We're done filming it. We filmed it this summer, and man, I'm really enthused about it because, you know, it's the Terminator, man. It's like, you know, this part of American film history, and for me to be in that legacy of the new franchises that they starting, and to be acting with Christian Bale and the director working with Mick G, and just knowing that it can be potentially a summertime blockbuster. That's the type of stuff I want to be associated with.
What was it like working with Batman?
Oh, man, it was incredible. You still thinking like, damn, that's Batman for a second, and he got that voice. You know how you do it. So, I mean, you know, it was real cool. He was really a great, as they say, actors that give. He was a giving actor. Like, he works with you, and he ain't no a-hole that's just sitting around like, okay, I done my takes, peace.
Right.
You know, he still gave us what we needed off camera.
Now, with universal mind control, some people might think it's a different sound for you.
Yeah.
Did you have any nervousness maybe stepping into that type of situation? Because, I mean, a lot of people know you, like, for me, I know, like, you know, your verses on different songs like Why and stuff like that. And then, you know, I used to love it. Even Go and stuff like that. But then you hear this with everything going on in the background. I'm like, okay.
You're trying to find
it's different.
Yeah.
But I listen more to what you say, so that still catches me.
Yeah.
But to, like, this new listener that's out there, were you scared that maybe it was too far over their head, or...
And I think, you know, honestly, I think for the new listeners, probably reaches them even more because the new listener is not as connected with my older songs. So they not like, okay, well, we want to hear Common that did I Used to Love Her. We want to hear Resurrection Common. We want to hear the Like Water for Chocolate Common. Yo, but they may have been familiar with B or Finding Forever, so they do have a certain notion about the sound. But one thing, you know, you get from me is a true artistry, and I'm going to give where I am at the time. And this music that I created with Universal Mind Control along with the Neptunes and Mr. DJ, what we created was just some music that people can enjoy themselves to, music that you can move to. And we wanted something that was future, but it ended up being like the future ended up being like the foundation in a way. You know, like when we got Universal Mind Control and created something futuristic, it started feeling like Africa Bambaataa. And the Soul Sonic Force, Planet Rock. So that's why we were able to kind of do that commercial with Zune and show people that the connection of the futuristic music is really coming from the foundation. And I'm not fearful of it because as an artist, you just got to express what you express. That's why, like I tell Kanye, man, I'm proud of what he's doing with his music because you owe it to yourself to express where you are. If you don't and you try to find, let me do another album because the people like this one, at that point, they may like it for a second, then it's like he keeps doing the same thing. An artist has a body of work, so you may like one installment of it and may not like the next one, but then you may like the next one. So it's like, just like with movies. I mean, Martin Scorsese, I love. He's done incredible movies, but I may like Goodfellas more than I like Raging Bull.
Right. Common's pop culture now, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's good, man.
You all over the TV. You're doing commercials.
You know, the thing that I've really been grateful for is to be able to be a part of pop culture, but still continue to be myself. You know, be myself within it. Any commercials I do, I'm working creatively to have creative control with it.
But how long are you planning on dropping albums, even as your movie career is just taking off?
I really want to focus on my movie career and make that a priority and not be the main thing that I'm doing, God willing. Like I said, I want to be the movie star, the leading man, like incredible acting. I know I can act for, till I'm 75, or it ain't no limit, Or you see older cats all the time, Morgan Freeman doing it. So I really want to do that, but I also understand I got a love for music that won't go away either. So I'm going to continue to make music, and now that I'm acting, it's giving my music even that much more freedom. I ain't as like tense about the music, And maybe that's one reason why I am able to do an album like Universal Mind Control, where I can have the people dance to it and just feel free to it, which I feel like will add to my repertoire.
With the next Grammy, we got to have you bring it down here, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we're going to do, man. After you get the Grammy for Universal Mind Control,
that's right.
Then you come and pick up your golden bib, and we could go, just touch the Grammy real quick, man.
And I get it. Well, I might even achieve another throw-up award after that.
Yeah. See?
You will. You keep the movies going.
Yeah.
Every time you snag a new big role, you'll be one of the nominees, and you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, listen, man, I couldn't wait to get you here anyway, because one of my favorite hip-hop joints of all time is I Used to Love Her.
Oh, man.
And it's crazy because when I first heard it, I'm thinking of a girl to dedicate this song to. Then it's like at the end, because what I'm talking about, y'all, is hip-hop. I'm like, what?
Yeah, give thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I really, the love that I got from I Used to Love Her and just the respect, man, it's just been a blessing, man. And I remember laying that down in the studio, and my homie was thinking the same thing. And at the time, when I was laying it down, he was looking like, man, why is he talking about this girl like he in love,
Yeah.
He was like, it wasn't cool at that time to do that. So then when I got to the last line, he just was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
So that song, man, I'm really, grateful for that song.
No doubt.
Do you feel underrated, so to speak, in the sense of when people talk about the greatest of all times and people give their top fives, and everyone's obsessed with the whole top five thing, under-respected in that regard?
Nah, I mean, I always came in with the goal to be the best, and that's what the MC's mentality should be. And I just really realized being the best means being the best me. And that's all I really could do. I love that people come and say, man, we enjoy your lyrics, or we were moved by your lyrics, or you one of the great lyricists. But then, like you said, it's a portion of people that don't rank me in that level. But, you going to hit the people that you hit. All you could do is be the best that you could be, man, and just, like, excel and take it higher. Right now, I ain't even concerned with being one of the greatest MCs, like, at first that was it, but now, like, man, I want to enjoy and have fun and spark people's lives,
Right.
No doubt. Now, once again, Common in the studio on an Idiot Show.
I like that name. I like that.
Yeah. I'm saying that I've realized, and I don't think a lot of people realized, was your connection with the late J Dilla.
Yeah.
And I mean, how that situation transpired, like him asking you to be with him down the stretch.
Yeah, well, it was, I would say this, first of all, JD, man, became one of my greatest friends and greatest musical collaborators ever, I think, like, he has probably been the most talented producer I worked with, but, as far as creating his own sound and really being original and really knowing music and really having abilities to do what I said a Kanye can do in a way of producing, like sitting there and really saying, hey, you could sing this hook like this, or maybe we should do that. Maybe you should rhyme like this. But he wouldn't. The thing with JD is he was personality-wise, he wasn't the aggressor. He was more laid back. So he wouldn't say, Calm, change this song. Ross, change the verse on this the way a Kanye will. But musically, JD is one of the greatest ever, man. To me, it's like his music inspired the Kanyes, the Pharrells, like all those producers would come and say, yo, JD, you the god of it. You the king, you know. That's what they would say to him. So it was like, you know that his talent was there, and during his last years that he was living on the earth, he and I were roommates.
Right.
And you know, we just had a real tight bond.
On your idiots, on your idiots, 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 idiots.